of this video is to spread awareness on the act of kindness through social media for a ray of positivity during these hard times. As we all know, many people struggle differently during these COVID-19 times. Hence, we wanted to bring a new perspective on the act of kindness so that people could apply it on their daily life as a coping mechanism for themselves, and at the same time it could bring goodness to other people around them. Besides, this video was also made in the hope that awareness raising on the act of kindness could develop a better community and increase their enthusiasm in showing kindness. Because according to Ferguson 2017, some people may think that the talk about kindness is something that is both too personal and ephemeral. Some people may think that when we talk about valuing a relationship, being friendly, being generous or considerate, it might appear as an expression that is insincere. So we hope that this video could make people understand how their responsibilities and abilities in showing kindness do matter to make differences in a society. And kindness is not just an act that is ephemeral or personal. Therefore, in this video, we will highlight on the importance of kindness, ways to show kindness, and lastly, the stories of kindness from our Prophet Muhammad SAW.
Kindness. Kindness is a term that we often hear it. People say that do kind, be kind, but what is actually the meaning of kindness? According to the dictionary, kindness can be defined as the quality of being friendly, being considerate, and also being generous towards others. Kindness is so simple to do, but kindness can be so much more because you are the person that are going to choose how you are going to portray your kindness to other people, because kindness can mean different things to different people. Kindness can be shown through empathy, through kind gesture, through acceptance, and also through thoughtfulness. Kind can be some sort of love, because think about what love entails and what it means to love someone. Got it? Well, that's kindness. It's being selfless, caring, and compassionate, with unconditionally kind, like love. And it is practice to understand and feel it. We share love with others through kind acts such as to smile, a nice word, and also an unexpected deed or a planned surprise. When we offer those acts to others, we make people feel good. We make them feel love. While talking about love toward others, be kind about others. Please, 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 don't forget to be kind to yourself also. Before we think about other people and be kind to other people, please be kind to yourself first. This is because when we love ourselves, we will be kind to others. Prophet Muhammad SAW once said that kindness is a mark of faith, and whoever is not kind has no faith.
Everyone is affected by the act of kindness. Kindness is very contagious, and you can never know how big the impact of an act of kindness can have to everyone. Being kind to other people is very important, and this trait should be instilled to every Muslims. So since we had go through the meaning of kindness, let me share several importance of kindness. The first importance of kindness is kindness improves the quality of life, especially in the community. So it brings people together as we are being kind to each other. So when one person is being kind to each other, we can create a peaceful community and a better surrounding. As a Muslim, we should treat people nicely, especially to the people around us or people who we always communicate. We should never ask them to do the same for us, but why not? We start the act and the others, inshallah, will follow the same act as what we did. Aside from that, kindness can give positive effect not only to the other people but also the person who does the action. So it can increase the happiness of the person, it can give a healthier heart and soul, slower the aging and improve the relationship with other people. So when we be kind to other people, we also can gain more benefit from that action. Kindness also very important as an example to other people. So when we do good, indirectly people also will try to do good to us. So this can be a set of example and people can follow. Above all, the most important thing in being kind to others is that kindness is one of the vital value in akhlaq of a Muslim. So Muslims do not only need to focus on their ibadah and their worship, but also in their akhlaq. As the Prophet mentioned in a hadith, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ حُسْنَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. Thus we can say that being kind is one of the action to improve our akhlaq to be a better Muslim. Lastly, in the Quran, Allah said, kind speech and forgiveness is better than charity followed by injury, and Allah is self-sufficient, forbearing. This is from chapter 2, verse 262. So this verse serves as an important reminder that it is always best to consider the feelings of others in any particular situation by being more empathic and kind. So we never know what the challenges or the obstacles that the person is facing. So it's better to do kind whenever and wherever we can, as long as it is good for everyone.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurfasya Hadiana, and I'm going to proceed this video with ways to show kindness. There are actually various ways that we can do or perform in showing kindness, and some of the examples are
by helping our friends in their educations, buying some gifts for our family members. Feed the stray cats, but make sure to clean back the place in order to avoid burdening other people.
even the smallest gesture, such as smiling and saying thank you, are considered as showing kindness. It doesn't matter to whom we are showing the kindness. It can be towards our loved ones, towards our family members, towards our friends, towards strangers, and even towards animals. Because while we are showing the kindness, we are indirectly spreading it at the same time. Even Prophet Muhammad SAW mentioned in a hadith, every act of kindness are considered as charity. Sahih Bukhari. That's all from me. Thank you.
It is reported in Sahih al-Bukhari that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah is kind and He loves kindness in all things. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was involved in many things. He was involved in politics, he was involved in military, he was involved in religious affairs, yet he was the leader of it all and he was never busy to be kind. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was very kind towards his wife's friend, and everyone in his community, despite being different or despite being his enemy. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was narrated in many countless stories how he emphasized on the importance of spreading kindness towards all. So we will be sharing about 3 kind of stories regarding spreading kindness towards the people, towards the animals, and also towards the environment. So
So I will share with you two stories regarding spreading kindness towards people. The first one that was narrated by Anas bin Malik. He said that Rasulullah SAW was sitting inside the mosque with his companions when a Bedouin came inside the mosque and urinated there. And the companions were really shocked and surprised and angry, and they were really mad at the Bedouin, and they said, "What are you doing?" And then Rasulullah SAW told them, "Do not interrupt him." And the Prophet went to the Bedouin and told him that this place is not the place for you to throw dirt or to urinate in the mosque. The mosque is the place for you to, perform prayers, to glorify God, and it's a very sacred place. And so Rasulullah SAW ordered them to bring a bucket of water and just pour it on top of the urine place. And so this is how Rasulullah SAW reacted towards this situation. The second story that was also narrated by Anas bin Malik, he said that in the 10 years that he was serving Rasulullah SAW, he said that Rasulullah SAW has never shown an expression of dissatisfaction or angry or asked him like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you not doing that?" So this shows that how Rasulullah SAW was very kind towards his people and towards the people that he knows or towards the people that serves him. So this is a very good example of spreading kindness towards people. The second part is spreading kindness towards animals. Now it has been narrated that Rasulullah SAW was sitting under a tree resting when he heard the sound of someone crying. And so he walked towards the voice and he saw a camel was stranded in the middle of the desert, tied. And the camel looked very skinny and the bones can be seen. And Rasulullah SAW said that fear Allah, for that the camel should not be let hungry. And so he called who is the owner of this camel, and the owner of the camel said that, "Oh, I am the owner of the camel." And so the men came to the Rasulullah, and Rasulullah said that you shouldn't have let this camel stay hungry and be in this hot weather in the middle of the desert. And so Rasulullah said that you have to be ashamed that you are resting under a tree and you feel comfortable and you eat many foods, but the camel is suffering when the camel has done many things for the man. And so the man felt ashamed that Rasulullah said that, and he said that from that moment on he never treated his camel that way ever again, and he treated the camel with kindness. The last part is spreading kindness towards the environment. Now in the Quran, it has been stated no less than 485 times the word earth. Now we can see that there's a significant issue in this, whereby Rasulullah SAW, and even in Islam itself, it has been warned or it has been forbidden that whenever the war is there, and even in the peacetime, you shouldn't cut the trees or kill the animals. Now you can see how important it is to be kind towards the environment. Then also Rasulullah SAW said that even when the doomsday come, if you have a shoot of plant in your hand, you should really plant the plant. So this is how important it is to show that we should treat the environment, the trees, with kindness. Lastly, we have to remember that Rasulullah SAW is the best role model for us, as mentioned in the Quran, قَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. And we have to remember that Allah loves goodness, and so we have to do good, and mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 195. And also we have to remember and note in our life that whatever we do good, we will be rewarded with good, as mentioned in Surah Ar-Rahman verse 60, that هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان, meaning that when we do goodness, shall be nothing be rewarded except for goodness itself. So that's it. We have to remember that spreading kindness is very important, and so we have to start with ourselves to spread kindness towards everyone. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.